Hey guys, today we have Ganesh and he is having total 5 years of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices domain. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description. So now let's get started. Hey, hello Ganesh, how are you?
Hey, hi, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yes, I'm also good. Shall we start?
Yes,
Okay. So Ganesh, can you please introduce yourself and your recent project in brief?
yeah, sure. So totally, I have 5 years of experience. In this 5 years of experience, I have used tech stack like Java, Spring Boot, microservice, and SQL, Docker, and some of the AWS services. And I have worked on domains like CRM application, banking, and insurance
Mm-hmm.
domain.
Mm-hmm.
So present project, I'm working on banking fintech project. So where like my roles and responsibilities lies in creating REST
Mm-hmm.
APIs and
Mm-hmm.
working on the business logics of the existing REST
Mm-hmm.
APIs. So these
Okay.
are the areas where I work.
Okay. So is it based on monolithic or microservices?
Microservice based.
Okay, microservices. So let's say your microservice is taking too long to start because of heavy bean initialization. Okay, so how would you optimize startup time?
I think bean creations and those
Mm-hmm.
are getting taking extra time like I inspect that. So why it is
Okay.
and heap area like I will check like so if I
Mm-hmm.
actuators I will check the application status.
Mm-hmm.
So while checking like these are the things
Okay.
I monitor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And also here we could use lazy initialization, right?
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Remember, for non-critical beans, we could
Okay.
reduce and use dependencies, enable Spring Boot startup
Yeah,
metrics.
circular dependency, even
Mm.
to reduce circular dependency,
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
use lady.
yeah. Mm. Okay, so let's say a REST endpoint is returning outdated cache data instead of
Okay,
fresh data. So
okay.
what could be the issue?
So so suppose we have an object, so in our cache, so
Mm-hmm.
Redis cache works on hash map like key and value pair we
Mm-hmm.
have. So like
Okay.
suppose once I fetch the data, it stores in
Mm-hmm.
Redis cache. So if
Mm-hmm.
I update the same object, it should be
Mm-hmm.
updated in Redis cache as well. So using
Okay.
annotations like cacheable put, or if I
Mm-hmm.
want to delete it from the cacheable evict should be
Mm-hmm.
used.
Okay, so let's say you have two Spring Boot microservices communicating via REST, right? And one frequently times out under load means in one of the microservices, if there is a heavy load, it's failed or there is a timeout. So how would you handle it?
Okay, so using
Mm-hmm.
for like fault tolerance annotations like
Mm-hmm.
so resilience 4J we can
Mm-hmm.
use. So in application dot properties, like we can configure what is like where
Mm-hmm.
basically there are three states, so closed, half closed, and open
Mm-hmm.
state. So we can configure for what duration it should be in like half opened, for
Mm-hmm.
what duration it should go under
Mm-hmm.
open state. So using these we can configure like safety
Mm-hmm.
between.
Yeah, it's correct. Okay. So let's say you are working on REST APIs and now you want to authenticate these APIs. So how would you do that? What would be the steps?
Like if I want to, like if I'm working on REST API, so there are a
Mm-hmm.
couple of authentication which we can follow is
Okay.
JWT
Mm-hmm.
authentication and OAuth
Mm-hmm.
would be we can use. So in our
Okay.
current application, we are using
Mm-hmm.
like JWT token authentication.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hey guys, I want to share something important with you. Ganesh prepared from our interview preparation kit and cracked multiple interviews. We have also referred him to the multiple companies. So let me tell you, this interview preparation kit has four main parts. The first is complete interview preparation material. It is a step-by-step material made by me, expert and MNC's interviewers. 99% of the questions asked in interviews are covered in it. Second is two real enterprise projects. Code and video recorded sessions are there, and you can add these in your resume. Third is lifetime chat support, and you can ask your doubts anytime. Fourth is referral support. Here we help you get referred to the top MNCs. So basically, this material is organized as per your experience level and covers Java, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data, JPA, Kafka, microservices, Maven, Git coding questions, Stream API coding questions, and many more. You can buy just the complete interpretation material or the full kit with project support and referrals. I have added the links in the description below. So now moving to our interview. And guys, before moving to our interview, I would like to know the true feedback of this introduction kit from Ganesh. So, Ganesh, can you please provide?
Yeah. So actually, I was actually following your YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Along with that, I have purchased the material from you.
Mm-hmm.
So it helped me to prepare for my technical interviews. So
Okay.
like from some of the critical and some of the
Mm-hmm.
experiences based questions, I have
Mm-hmm.
got it from there. So it helped me a lot actually.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Ganesh. So yes, now moving to our interview. So Ganesh, let's say your application works locally but fails to connect to the database in production. So what steps would you take to troubleshoot?
Okay, so in that case, I think we should see like how, like port numbers or
Mm-hmm.
correctly we are mentioning like
Mm-hmm.
that. And suppose so like it depends on where our DB is
Mm-hmm.
located. So it is exposed or not. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
like if it is in EC2 instance, my
Mm-hmm.
DB is instantiated.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be exposed. Port number should be exposed. Sometimes we are using correct ports, but
Mm-hmm.
it is not exposed. So these
Okay.
things matters actually.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So let's say one of your APIs takes too long because it loads a large data set. How would
Okay.
you improve the performance of that
Okay.
API?
Yeah. So in that case, pagination in the SQL level we should do
Mm-hmm.
so using
Mm-hmm.
offset and limit. So
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes we like we are doing fetch, so it is
Mm-hmm.
fetching everything from the
Mm-hmm.
DB which is irrelevant. So like using
Mm-hmm.
pagination at the SQL level works.
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. We could use pagination and also we could do caching, right? So yeah, that's correct. So now let's say you have sensitive configs like DB passwords and all in your application properties or YAML, right? Now, how would you secure them?
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
in production, like in a dev environment, so I will be using Docker. So in
Okay,
Docker, we can use
okay,
e.env file.
uh-huh.
So in productions, I think we are using Amazon Secret Service. So where
Mm-hmm.
we store our secret keys,
Okay.
so that can be done.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. And also we could store Spring Cloud config. I mean, we could store
Yeah,
these in Spring Cloud config or Vault, or there is a JSIP encryption,
yeah.
right? Okay. So, Ganesh, a scheduled jobs in your Spring Boot application is running twice in production, even though you deployed only once. What might be happening?
Mm, so there are couple of instances, maybe like
Mm-hmm.
we have two instances of our application which might be running.
Okay.
So each of the instances will not get to know like it
Mm-hmm.
has two instances, so
Mm-hmm.
it is independent. They have no, they don't have
Mm-hmm.
like communication between each other, so that
Okay.
might be the cause why it might be running twice.
Mm. Uh, yes, and maybe application instances running, multiple application instances running, or multiple scheduler enabled,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's say your REST APIs allows file uploads, but users complain about large files failing silently. How would you debug and fix this?
So like when we have a like facility to upload a file, so
Mm-hmm.
we should like we will be using multi-part file. We
Yes,
will be
yes.
uploading as a
Mm-hmm.
multi-part. So in case of very large file, we should divide like when we upload, we should divide it into
Mm-hmm.
fragments and then we should upload. So
Okay.
that will resolve this issue.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yes, we can do this, and also we could do some configurations like there is a Spring dot servlet dot multi-part max file size. I mean, there
Okay.
is a config we could enable, or we could add a large data like 100 MB, 1 TB, or 200
Okay.
MB. Okay. Yes. So now let's say after upgrading Spring Boot version, your custom bean stopped working because a default bean started overriding it.
Okay.
So how would you resolve this?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Like, can you repeat?
Let's say you have upgraded Spring Boot version and you have created a custom bean in your
Okay.
previous version. Now it stopped working because a default bean started overriding it. I mean,
Okay.
in the newer Spring Boot version, there is a similar bean that is now started overriding it. So how would you resolve it?
Uh, I have not practically came
Okay,
out from
okay,
this
okay. Yeah,
problem.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the solution is simple. I think you already know. We could use primary or qualifier notation
Okay.
uh, in our bean, in our custom bean, because in older version, there was nothing default bean, right? But now it is
Mhm.
introduced in the new version. So we can make our custom bean as a primary or qualifier notation. We can add, or
Okay.
we can also exclude, disable auto configuration.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's say your API endpoints returns an empty JSON response even though the DB has data.
Okay.
So what would be the issue?
So I think we don't have getters and setters or
Mm-hmm.
a parameterized constructor like
Okay.
so these might be missing in our entity level. So
Mm. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Okay. So in your system, you have 10 Spring Boot microservices. Okay. Managing configurations separately has been painful, right? Managing configurations separately has been painful. How would you handle centralized config management? So do you know?
okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we can have a centralized configuration service so
Okay.
that can have properties in Git. So
Mm-hmm.
when I want to update so that I can have like updated values. So
Okay.
and at this Spring Boot level, we can use update refresh scope. So
Mm-hmm.
which along with when we have Spring actuators,
Mm-hmm.
in actuator provides some of the endpoints like actuator
Mm-hmm.
slash refresh. So when I call this endpoint, so it
Mm-hmm.
get updated values from the
Okay.
configuration service.
Okay. That's fine. So tell me, how would you design the checkout process for an e-commerce platform using Spring Boot microservices?
Checkout.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Checkout means like if is
Checkout means I have added items into the cart, right?
okay,
Already. Now I am just checking out. Means I am just doing payments,
okay,
adding delivery details and all. Just ordering the order in the final stage.
okay.
Mhm.
So in Spring Boot, so we will have entities like I think
Mhm.
we will be having in the microservice architecture, we will have each
Mhm.
service for order, each service for payment, and each
Okay.
service for customer info. So like
Mhm.
so this thing should work in order
Mhm.
microservice. So
Mhm.
order should get information, all the details from customer and what so we should have I think microservice communication using
Mhm.
Kafka. So
Okay.
like so it should be like once the order is payment service
Mhm.
confirm the payment is done. So it should
Mhm.
send a like message Kafka message. Other
Mhm.
service like order service or customer service should
Mhm.
consume that and update or order is confirmed or not. Like this we can configure.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes, also. And what about inventory?
Inventory, yeah, in inventory also, like once the order is placed, you should decrease the count. So the same message should be consumed by inventory
Mhm.
service as well.
Mhm. Okay. So let's say payment is failed and also uh, you have decreased the count in inventory. So how would you handle this?
So like so this should be designed using Saga design pattern. Like
Mhm.
so we should not only focus on success case. We should design in case of failure. It
Mhm.
should revert back and in case of failure, the decremented count should be
Mhm.
incremented. Like it should revert the changes.
Correct. And also, let's say if there is only one item available in the stock and there are two people who are ordering at the same time. So how will you manage this?
I think like Spring Boot works at when I have connected when we connected a
Mm-hmm.
Postgres, suppose we are using it works on locking. Like it will lock the
Locking.
rows of the Postgres.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then only one customer can get the like order.
Mm-hmm.
So if they might be working at same times. Once it is out of stock, so
Mhm.
another customer cannot get the same because we are having locking at the low
Yes,
level.
yes, we have different types of blocking, like optimistic, right? And another
Yeah.
one also. So yes. Okay, so tell me, what does Spring Boot application annotation actually do internally?
Okay, so basically it has the inside it has auto configuration,
Mm-hmm.
component scan, and the
Mm-hmm.
configuration. Earlier
Mm-hmm.
we were having all these separately, so
Mm-hmm.
now it has if I use at the rate Spring Boot application, it internally
Mm-hmm.
has all this, so which does all the things like auto scanning, auto
Mm-hmm.
configuration. So these all will be
Mm-hmm.
done.
Okay. Okay. So can you replace it with individual annotations?
I think with the Spring Boot latest version, we cannot.
Okay.
But I think technically we can do, but
Mm-hmm.
I have not checked
Yeah,
it
yeah, we can
technically.
do it. Yes. And what happens if two auto configuration classes define the same bean?
Okay, so no unique bean exceptions we will get if
Okay.
same bean
So
we
how would
get.
you override Spring Boot auto configuration without breaking the frameworks or existing things?
Sorry, once again, can you repeat?
How would you override Spring Boot auto configuration?
Override Spring Boot
Mm-hmm.
auto configuration. I
Or
think I need.
disable, how would you disable?
Like there is an annotation called enable and disable auto configuration notation. By
Uh-huh.
using that, we can disable.
Okay. Okay, so what happens if no active profiles is set in Spring Boot?
So uh, I think by default we might get exception maybe, but
Mm-hmm.
usually we will be setting like every time it is recommended to set. But I
Mm-hmm.
think we will get exception.
Okay. Uh, are you sure?
I think I have not
Okay,
tested it
okay.
practically.
Yeah. So yes, it will not throw any exception. The default profile is used in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And what if multiple profiles are set?
Hmm. So I think I have not tested
Okay, okay.
these
Yeah, it's
scenarios.
fine. So the last profile listed takes
O-
precedence.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So moving ahead, if what happens if you annotate a class with both controller and rest controller annotation?
I think the precedence will be given to REST controller because REST controller internally has
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, it's a combination of controller plus
Mm-hmm.
response body. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it will be overridden, like it will be chosen REST at the REST controller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. How does Spring Boot decide whether to return a view or JSON response in this case?
Uh, so I think. We will suppose when we design a method that
Mm-hmm.
has get mapping, so their
Mm-hmm.
media type we are specifying there, we will be specifying
Mm-hmm.
which what is the return type like JSON or
Mm-hmm.
XML, there we can
Okay,
specify.
okay. That's okay. So tell me, why is a string immutable in Java?
So strings are immutable to provide some of the functionalities like security,
Mm-hmm.
data, so unwanted data usage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and unwanted object creation in heap. So,
Okay.
and security is the main concern why Spring is made
Mm-hmm.
immutable in Java.
Okay. Okay. So tell me how string is different from string buffer and string builder.
Okay, string, like as I said, it's a immutable. So, like once you create a string,
Mm-hmm.
suppose string using literals like is equal to Ganesh. So
Mm-hmm.
again, you create string Ganesh one like that. So it will
Mm-hmm.
for every time it will create a new object because as
Mm-hmm.
I said, the object cannot be modified. So in case
Mm-hmm.
of string buffers, it will be modifying the existing object.
Mm-hmm.
So like reuse of the memory will becomes using string buffers.
Okay. Uh, can you tell me how does hashmap work internally?
Yeah, HashMap basically
And also
has
tell me how it. behaves differently before Java 8 and after Java 8?
Yeah. So hash map basically has like key and value pairs.
Mm-hmm.
So internally has 16 buckets. So
Mm-hmm.
that 16 buckets like if when I had a entry key and value,
Mm-hmm.
like the index will be chosen based on the keys hash
Mm-hmm.
code. So suppose
Okay.
if I get hash code of the if I
Mm-hmm.
get same hash code for two keys, then hash collision will occur. So in
Okay.
case of earlier in Java 8, so like it used to store in the form of linked list. So in after
Mm-hmm.
Java 8, it will be using tree map, binary tree data structure to store in case of
Mm-hmm.
hash collision.
Okay. What happens if two keys have the same hash code?
Uh, ha Two keys, same hash code. Yeah, hash collision happens.
Hash collision.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does concurrent hash map handle concurrency differently than the hash map?
Yeah, concurrent hash map has
Mm-hmm.
bucket level locking system. So when
Okay.
you are trying to access one bucket, all other
Mm-hmm.
bucket are free to access. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how it is different from normal hash map.
Okay. Can you store null key or null value in concurrent hash map?
Can No, I think we cannot store null key and null value in concurrent
Mm.
hash map.
Yeah, because it will otherwise show ambiguity, right? Okay, so how are static variables stored in memory compared to instance variable?
Sorry, I didn't get question.
How
Once again.
are static variables stored in memory compared to instance variable? I mean, how
Okay.
static variables are stored in
Yeah.
memory and how instance variable is stored in the memory.
Okay. Okay. So static variable class level will be stored in method area, uh,
Mm-hmm.
whereas class level method level static variable will be stored in stack actually.
Uh, you mean instance variables are stored in the stack?
Instance variable at class level will be stored in method area.
No,
Method
no,
inside method.
static variables and instance variables are different, right?
Yeah, instance variable will be stored in like heap in
Yeah, yeah, it
instance
will be
of
stored in heap.
yeah. So static will be stored like in there are two cases.
Mm-hmm.
One is class level and is method level
Mm-hmm.
static variables. So class
Mm-hmm.
level will be stored in method area. So
Mm-hmm.
method level static variables will be stored in stack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so tell me what makes a class thread safe?
Okay, so class thread safe.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can make immutable, so that makes a class thread safe actually.
Mm-hmm. Only immutable?
Immutable and like inside the class we can have like so synchronized keyword and
Mm-hmm.
locking system like that makes the like fields or objects
Mm-hmm.
for methods inside class thread safe.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Immutable synchronization, atomic variables, and all.
Yeah.
Okay, so how volatile keyword is different from synchronized?
Okay, so volatile comes into play when so
Mm-hmm.
we have a race condition like when more than one thread is trying to
Mm-hmm.
update the resource like very variable. So like
Mm-hmm.
it will be incrementing when we don't have volatile. It
Mm-hmm.
will be accessing the not modified, not updated
Mm-hmm.
value.
Mm-hmm.
So to avoid this problem, we use like volatile. So
Mm-hmm.
whereas synchronized is used in the method declaration. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes method thread safe. One thread at the same time can access
Mm-hmm.
this method. So this is how
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yes, yes. How would you design your own immutable class in Java?
Okay, so to make
Mm-hmm.
my own immutable class, we can make
Yes.
constructor as private, and we
Mm-hmm.
should create a one instance method, static instance method.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be returning, that will be calling the private constructor, and that should be returning the object of the class.
Mm-hmm. And how does garbage collection work in Java?
So garbage collection basically has like it follows some of the algorithms like mark and
Mm-hmm.
sweep, and
Mm-hmm.
it has types like serial, parallel,
Mm-hmm.
concurrent, and
Mm-hmm.
garbage first. So like it's like single in
Mm-hmm.
serial like execution of the program stops,
Mm-hmm.
whereas in concurrent and garbage first, it works
Mm-hmm.
on multi-threaded environment. So
Mm-hmm.
execution of the program will not stop in while garbage collection.
Okay. Okay, so tell me, how does the Java Stream API process data internally?
Java Stream API.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Java Stream API is parallel, so it has some of the methods
Mm-hmm.
like if I have a methods like filter and map, like these are the intermediate methods, like whereas collectors or comes in uh, terminal operations. So like I think it goes with for loop. I think
Mm-hmm.
so. Parallel Stream API works in a different way. Like if I use a parallel stream and
Mm-hmm.
find first, it will not give
Mm-hmm.
same result in every time.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
that's all.
Okay. So tell me the difference between a map and flat map.
So when I have a nested list, like
Mm-hmm.
list of list, so when I
Mm-hmm.
want a result with
Mm-hmm.
aggregated values of list, then I go for
Mm-hmm.
flat map. And
Okay.
map, just I want, suppose I have a employee
Mm-hmm.
object, I want to get name of the
Mm-hmm.
names from that objects, then I go for map.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, that's correct. So, Ganesh, now I will ask you some coding questions, few coding questions. You have to do through Stream APIs, right? Can you
Okay,
please share your screen and open any Java editor? Okay, so the first question is, you are given a list of numbers, right? And you
okay,
have to print the second highest number in the list by using Stream API.
okay, okay. So in this case, second highest, right?
This is second highest. So in this case, you should print 6.
Okay. So this will give me integer is yeah. So this will give me first second highest.
Yeah, yeah. Please run the code. Yes, the code is correct. Can you please explain your code?
Yeah. So basically what I'm doing here is so I am streaming it. So
Mm-hmm.
then once while streaming I am sorting it in a reverse way, like
Okay.
from decreasing order. So
Mm-hmm.
then like in a decreasing order when I sort it, so then I will be getting 8, 8, 6, 4, 2 something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
you want the second highest. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm using skip
Okay.
first. Then I want the find first. Like I want the only one element. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
will be using find first. So this will be returning get like optional value. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I am using get. So to
Okay.
get the integer value.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now the second question is, print the frequency of each character in a
O-
given string using Stream API.
Okay, given string. Okay, so this would be fine for you.
Yes, yes.
Frequency of characters, right?
Characters like G comes 2 times.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, print ln.
Yeah, okay, that's correct. Now, please, now can you please explain your code?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So basically what I'm doing here is, so
Mhm.
I'm converting string into characters string, like
Mhm.
string whole string into character string, each character string
Mhm.
using split. So then
Mhm.
I'm using collect
Mhm.
group
Mhm.
by method. So it's
Mhm.
grouping every string characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is grouped. Then like it so in the like it is like collecting in the like hash like in the form of map. So key and value pair, and inside the value side, I will be counting the characters occurrences. So this, if I pass this method, so it will be counting the character like frequency. So basically, this method returns a map, key and value pair.
Okay. Yes. Now, I just giving you third question. From a list of strings, means you are given a list of strings. You have to print only the palindromes using Stream API.
Okay, list of strings.
Yes.
Okay,
No, list of strings.
okay. Yeah. So palindrome. So
Yes,
the
yes.
A, B, C, and C, B, A, C, C, B, A. So these are palindromes. So,
No, no,
uh,
these are not palindromes.
uh,
Palindromes will be like it
okay.
should
A,
be
B, A.
same from the front and from the end.
Okay,
Yes, ABA.
okay. A, B, A. So in that case, so A, B, A and ETE should be returning, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, li dot.
Okay, so I think Ganesh, were using traditional way. I am expected to do through the Stream API itself.
Uh, so like I think I can use this predicate. I will use this as a predicate
Mhm.
inside here. I thought to use. So any suggestions like how you are expecting?
Okay, so uh, can we
So
do something like that? Like, can we in filter? Can we check whether the string is palindrome or not?
uh, so in
Uh,
that case, like
can we do s dot equals? I mean, can we use equals and then reverse of s dot
okay,
equals
yeah,
something like that?
got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Mm, uh, okay. So in that case, uh, yes, rev is equal to yes dot. So yes dot. So can I get to know the method name? Like I forgot actually the method name.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, we can do like s dot equals and inside equals, we could do s dot reverse dot to string. Not s because for you it x. So
Okay,
x dot equals then x
equals.
then x dot reverse. There is no reverse because it's a string. So we
String.
have to convert first to string builder. So can you do
Okay.
new string builder? Then inside
Yeah.
bracket s.
Yeah.
No, no, not like that. After arrow, you have mentioned X arrow. Then after arrow, just put the bracket. Sorry,
Uh,
after arrow, I mean in X arrow in your filter method, just do X dot equals. Yeah, it's correct. Just do X dot equals. No, not
Here I
here.
did.
No, no, just close this. I mean, remove from line number 23 to 26. Yes.
Yeah.
Just after this, do X dot equals. Okay. Then inside, yeah, inside
Yeah.
equals bracket, do new string builder, and is inside bracket put as X, not as X, because
Okay.
X is your.
Yeah.
Now you have converted your string to the stream builder. Now dot reverse dot to string.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will compare if the string from if the reverse string and the actual strings are same, then they are palindrome, right?
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it will work.
Yeah.
Yep. So as I think Ganesh, it's done from my end, and it was a very nice interview.